Hey everybody, welcome to another week of the AKB48 group news of the week. If you noticed, last week there wasn't a video, and that's because I had finals and there wasn't that much news. So instead, this week it will be 2 weeks in one, and we'll see exactly. This is kind of more of like what a full day of news would look like, or more like a full week of news. So we'll go ahead and enjoy that, and we'll see what's going on with the AKB48 group this week. And if this is your first time watching, I go in order of 48, which includes like ONE, maybe some international groups in there. And then we have graduated members from either group, and we have 46. So that's the order: 48, graduated, and 46. If you don't know where you're at, you can go ahead and check out the top right corner on your screen and see exactly what section you're on. If not, you can look in the description down below for all the links for everything that I talk about. First up, we have AKB48, the whole group, which includes international members, joining an online concert. Now, I'm kind of curious to see how this will be. Maybe this will be kind of how AKB is doing their online concerts themselves, where they have different members dance to the same song and it kind of looks unsynchronized because they're all dancing to different timing. But nonetheless, it'll be interesting to see exactly how this goes. This is for the One Love Asia online concert. You know, this is to support, everyone staying home and everything. There'll be a lot of celebrities there, a lot of groups like Gem or even XL Akita, who's also attending. But it should be interesting. It'll be on YouTube on the 27th of May at 4 p.m. if you live in the Pacific time zone. Next up, let's talk about some YouTube. As we know, everybody's going to YouTube. For some reason, it seems like YouTube is the way to go and members are barely catching on. But first up, we have Murase Sae, who I think should have had a YouTube channel a long time ago, but it seems like she finally launched one. It might be because she's with NMB and she wouldn't earn any money from her YouTube anyway. But nonetheless, it will help her grow more popular, and seeing that she's more in the makeup / fashion world, I think it's a natural fit for her. If you look at the 2 videos or 3 videos probably that she has now, it's makeup. So if you're interested in that, you go ahead and subscribe, or you could just help her out by subscribing and clicking like on the videos and even commenting. That actually does help a lot, not only for viewers' sake, for future sake, but as well as for the actual person who makes the video's sake. So if you enjoyed this video, for example, you can go ahead and leave a comment down below. But not only did Sai get a YouTube channel, we also got Shimizu Rika, who also launched a YouTube channel, which you can go ahead and check out down below. There's only one video up right now, but if you're interested in this member, go ahead and check her out down below. And next up, an interesting role. This is actually a main role in a movie with Muto Tomu, who will be joining kind of a World War II inspired kind of movie. It's about this piano that was there during, I think it was Hiroshima, and then like they try to restore it and something like that, and she tries to play it. It's something along those lines, but it does have to do again with World War II from Japan's side of it. And the cool thing about this is that she's actually one of the 2 main actresses in this. I think she's the one that actually plays the piano. From the pictures, it looks like she's the daughter or something, but I haven't seen the movie yet, so we have to wait for that. There is a pre-release on July 17th in Hiroshima, and the main movie comes out in theaters August 8th. So if you're in Japan, go ahead and check that out. And last bit of main 48 group news is with Imamura Mitsuki, who is actually the captain of STU48, and it seems like she's finally joined Instagram. About time. If you're interested in this member or interested to see what the captain of STU48 would be like, go ahead and check that out down below. Next up is ONE. Now, I never really checked out Produce 48 or anything. I couldn't deal with the editing. That's my main thing, coming from an editing background. But I digress. We have a lot of ONE news, and that's with, first of all, the 3rd album. Look at that, it's coming out in June. Very exciting. This is for a mini album, and it'll be released on June 15th. Look at that. But you think that's all? Nope. Because we have 2 other things with ONE. First of all, they have a movie coming out, which is kind of like a concert movie kind of deal. I know other big artists have this, so it should be interesting. It's kind of like behind the scenes of a concert plus the concert itself. It's pretty cool. But for now, it's only in theaters on June 10th, so we have to wait to see. I mean, it would only benefit them to release it on DVD or Blu-ray, so I don't see a reason why not to. And this also comes in hand with the June 3rd release of ONE CHU 3. Look at this. There's even a teaser for it down below. All this in June. So much for ONE fans coming up in June. Super exciting for them. Next up, let's move on to graduated members. And let's start off with some super exciting news. At least I'm excited for it. It's Akimoto Sayaka starring as the main villain in a Hollywood movie. That's right, a Hollywood movie, not like some sort of weird TV show where she's a guest on the side or something that's only in Japan. It's an actual movie. This is for Sniper, Assassin's End. And look, it even has like big actors like Chad Michael Collins and everything. Look at that. I'm not exactly sure how her character is going to be portrayed. From the looks of it, she's kind of going to be the silent type, which I feel like a lot of Japanese actresses who perform and stuff sometimes get cast into. But the only way to find out is by watching the actual movie, and the trailer for it will be down below. Next up is Oshima Yuko, who will be starring in a movie. I feel like I have not heard about her for a bit. She sometimes updates her Instagram. She has that scuba diving Instagram with Saya and Akimoto. So now seeing that she's actually in a bigger role, it's pretty exciting. In this, she actually plays like a wife who cheats on the main character. So it's not the biggest thing, but I mean, it's something bigger than what we've seen recently. But yeah, it should be interesting seeing her play this type of role because she hasn't really done anything like this. So this is a new take for her, and I kind of want to see how she approaches it. But if you're interested in this movie, this will come out in fall of 2020. And next up, we have Watanabe Miyuki, who is teaming up with lingerie brand Peach John. You might be familiar with Peach John if you know ex-Nogizaka 46 member Imaizumi Yui, who is actually part of a little campaign that they're doing. But it seems like Watanabe Miyuki is doing her own thing by doing ads for the actual campaign. And this is for like the main one. Imaizumi Yui does Girls by Peach John, but then Miyuki is actually doing the main group. So if you're interested in those pictures, go ahead and check them out down below if you're interested in seeing Watanabe Miyuki clearly a model for this brand. And next up, let's move on to a little bit more 46 and graduated members. And let's start off with Inoue Sayuri, who is actually going to be part of another stage play. Look at this. It seems like she will be joining at the stage play called Distance. And it seems like this one will be live streamed. Just looking at it, it says the behind closed door stage play. So I imagine it'll be like you pay to watch the live stream, which is them performing. So it's a little bit more safe than actually like having a whole audience there. But it seems like this will be available from June 1st to June 7th. So it's pretty exciting. She's getting work, and you know, the actual place is getting some revenue from it, from the live stream. So it seems pretty exciting. I think they could probably get more people to see it because again, it's live streamed versus the containment of the limit. And last bit of graduated member news is with Sasaki Kotoko, who actually started an Instagram. She has 3 posts on there. It's been a week since she posted her last thing, but hey, what else do you expect? It's funny because people were actually asking Ito Karin about it, and we're like, oh, is this real? Is this real? Like, can you confirm? And she's like, yeah, look at all these messages I got. Yes, it's real. Okay, calm down. So yes, we know it's real. A lot of other ex-Nogizaka members follow her, so go ahead and check her out. All right, let's move on to 46. And let's start off with a brand new music video that just came out. This music video name is Sekaiju ni Rinjin. And this is an interesting one because this is actually all recorded at home. The members recorded themselves. And I don't know if staff was like, all right, do this type of emotion, now do this type of emotion, and now sing along to the lyrics, because it actually seems pretty well executed from what I've seen. It's like there's moments where they're singing to the camera, and there's moments where they're singing off of the camera, and there's even moments where like they're like gazing off into the distance or like breathing or like sitting down or something. So I think it's really well thought out. But the interesting about this is that there's actual graduated members in here. Now, it's not every single graduated members. You won't see Yamato Rina in here, but it seems like we have Nishino Nanase, which is like showed up in the first 10 seconds. I thought they would wait off to put her on, but you know, whatever. Ikomorina, when I saw her on the screen, I actually like, my heart kind of like, and I like gasped, and then like I started getting like these memories started flowing in, and I was like, it's good to see Ikomorina back in a Nogizaka music video. But we also have Sakura Reika, who was the ex-captain, Wakatsuki Yumi, Eto Misa, Nojo Ami, even though she was on there for only like a little bit, Sagara Iori, Saito Chiharu, Saito Yuri, who was also there a little bit, Ito Karin, also there a little bit, and Ichika Rena. So yeah, super excited to see those members, and hopefully this means that maybe they'll make an appearance on the next news, which is 46 Hours TV, which is coming back. Now, this is kind of like the first idol thing that I really watched live, and honestly, it's like a super exciting time. Like, I remember for the first two, I took like a little break from work in order to like watch it, and like now that I don't have a job, I could actually watch this. Though the only thing that I'm concerned about is that this is on Abema TV and they are a Japan exclusive streaming service. So I'm not really sure how that's gonna work, but I'm sure I'll find a workaround. I'll either like check out someone who's restreaming it or try to find a way to get a VPN to work on it. I think it was a little iffy on me last time I tried, but I'm excited to see this. This is from the 19th to the 21st of June 2020. Now, it is confirmed that Shirashimai will not be participating in it, but you never know. Though they always do plan this out, so I'm sure it's already confirmed that she's not going to be there. But if she is, that'll be a nice surprise. The only concern I have with this is that it is going to be everyone at home, so I don't know exactly how everyone's internet connection is going to be. Maybe this is a recorded thing, so, just keep it a little safe, and it's 46 hours of them doing that. Again, I'm not 100% sure. There might be internet issues. We kind of have to go with the punches as we go. All right, next bit of news is with Eizouken. If you remember, there was a TV show about it. It was like 6 episodes. It had Yamashita Mizuki, it had Saito Asuka, and it had Umezawa Minami as the 3 main characters. But remember, there will be a movie, and there's actually a trailer out for it. It looks pretty cool. It'll continue on. If you read the manga or watched the anime, then you know exactly what happens next, which is the robot building part. And you can go ahead and check out the trailer down below. And next up is Endo Sakura, who is actually going to become an exclusive model for Nonno. As you guys remember, this magazine is actually the one that Nishino Nanas is in. So it's pretty exciting to see her go ahead and bring up the 4th gen by appearing in this magazine. As we know, another 4th gen actually got into a different magazine. So it's pretty exciting to see different members go into different magazines and magazines being available for the new members. And final bit of news is with Matsui Rena and Takayama Kazumi, who are going to have their books translated into Chinese. Look at that. Now, as we know, there's a lot of fans in Hong Kong and different parts of Asia where the main language is Chinese. So having this book translated only makes sense. Like, it wouldn't make sense for them to translate it into English because they can't see that much support from English speakers, but they see much more from maybe Chinese speakers. Now, that has to do with comments and videos, that has to do with replies on blog posts, that has to do with handshake tickets. It's a lot of things. But it seems like this will get a Chinese translation, and it's going to be on sale next month. Now, if you're not familiar, Matsui Rena has a short story collection called Camouflage, and Takayama Kazumi has a fiction book titled Trapezium. So go ahead and check that out. It'll start selling on the 5th of June. And that does it for this week of the AKB48 group news of the week. If you liked any of this, go ahead and leave a like down below. Leave a comment. Again, I appreciate it. I read through it. I reply to it. And if you want to see another video, maybe if you have some news, again, leave it down in the comments or even reply to me on Twitter. Either way, I could see it. But that does it all for this week. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.